So I want to make this clear before I start this video. There will not be any footage of Call of Duty Black Ops 4 in this video. So I will leave a link down in the description below if you want to check out footage of this game. It's not because I'm lazy or anything like that. It's actually because when I was looking on the internet, a lot of other people on the internet were complaining how Treyarch is actually copyright flagging you or copyright striking you if you put Call of Duty Black Ops 4 gameplay into your videos. And obviously I don't want copyright strikes, so I'm not going to be able to show you any Call of Duty Black Ops 4 gameplay in this video. Again, there will be links down in the description if you want to check out footage for yourself. Unfortunately, that's kind of how it has to be. Now, you guys know how Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is going to be the next game in the Call of Duty series, and for the longest time and even to this day, my favorite series from the Call of Duty series is the Black Ops series. I'm not really a fan of like Advanced Warfare, Infinity Warfare, Ghost. I do like the Modern Warfare games, but still my favorite games of all time from the Call of Duty series is still the Black Ops series. I played the heck out of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and Call of Duty Black Ops 3. To be honest, I never really played Call of Duty Black Ops 1. I never got my hands on that game, so I never touched that game. But with 2 and 3, I love the way the games feel. I just love everything about those games. And for the next game to be Call of Duty Black Ops 4, I was really excited. Now, we did get some gameplay of the game, and what I've seen of the gameplay, they're pretty much going back to the standard Call of Duty mechanics. They're not going to be having any more movement, so there's no more jumping in the air, no more jetpacking around. It's pretty much going to be boots on the ground. They're taking out all the mechanics that shouldn't have been in Call of Duty in the first place. So this one's just more running on the ground, just shooting people. And honestly, when you look at the gameplay for Call of Duty Black Ops 4, it pretty much looks like your standard Call of Duty fare when it comes to these Call of Duty games. It doesn't look like they're doing too much with this game that makes it stand out from any other Call of Duty game. Of course, we really haven't got our hands on this game to really play this game, but I did see some gameplay on the internet of people actually playing this game early, and from what I'm seeing, it just seems like another Call of Duty Black Ops 2 or another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 or just another Call of Duty game. I'm not really quite sure why the developers behind these Call of Duty games think they need to release one every single year. I think we can get one every other year or every 2 years because these games don't really warrant enough new changes where, in my opinion, I think they need to release one every single year. But that's just my opinion on this thing. Now, one thing the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 game is going to do for the first time in, I think, franchise history is the fact they are removing the campaign for Call of Duty Black Ops 4, and it has a lot of mixed feelings. Of course, you're either in one of two camps. You're in one camp that says, no, we need the Call of Duty campaign. The campaign is very important. And then there's another camp, obviously, that says, who cares about the campaign? The campaign can be cut, and we can have this as a multiplayer experience. I'm in the camp where I honestly don't care about the campaign of the game. Yes, I like the campaigns of Call of Duty past. I have played them, but I stopped playing them once it was Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and I think Ghost. I really stopped playing the Call of Duty campaigns. I really didn't have a reason to go play them. I'm not saying they were bad or they were garbage. They definitely weren't bad or they weren't garbage. It's just that I really primarily focused on the multiplayer side of this game. And even the people who really are diehard campaign people when it comes to Call of Duty, you know, right after they're done or after they play that a while, they're going to jump into the multiplayer. The multiplayer is the main focus of these Call of Duty games, and I can't really blame them, especially since it takes, I think, about 2 years now or 3 years now to make these games, because if you didn't know, companies trade off when it comes to Call of Duty. Even though there's a Call of Duty every year, I know there's 3 different companies making this. I think one Sledgehammer, I could be wrong about that, but the other 2 are Treyarch and Infinity War, and they trade off every year. So I think they make them every 2 years or every 3 years for each company, because like I said, there's not one company making all the games every year. They're trading off with different companies revolving around this Call of Duty universe, and I can see them cutting out the campaign just to focus on other things with this. And let's be honest, nowadays a lot of these games are primarily focused on the multiplayer aspect of the game. They're not really primarily focused on the single player aspect of the game, so I can see that being cut. So it really wasn't too surprising for me, at least, that they cut the single player campaign out of the Call of Duty franchise. It's just funny to me that you see a lot of people on the internet complaining how Call of Duty is losing the single player campaign out of the game. But for me, it really doesn't bother me. Now, besides them cutting out the single player campaign in this new upcoming Call of Duty Black Ops 4, they are adding one specific new thing that's going to make this stand out compared to other Call of Duty games. I'm not talking about zombies. I'm not talking about the normal multiplayer. I'm talking about how the fact that the rumors were true from a couple of months ago. We are indeed, for the first time in Call of Duty franchise, we are going to be getting a PUBG and a Fortnite experience when it comes to this. We are going to be getting a Battle Royale mode in Black Ops 4. Now, would this have been in a Call of Duty game if it wasn't for the success of PUBG or Fortnite? Honestly, I'm going to say 100% nope, 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 nope. You know that there is no way that Call of Duty developers would have put a Battle Royale type mode into a Call of Duty. Yes, a couple years ago, I think we had H1Z1, which is also a Battle Royale type game, but the Battle Royale scene didn't really start picking up until we had PUBG and Fortnite. Even when H1Z1 was out, no one was really diehard into these Battle Royale games. So you really have to thank PUBG and Fortnite for this new Call of Duty Blackout mode coming to the new Call of Duty game. What do I think of this personally? Personally, I'm actually very, very excited about this. Even though I don't really play PUBG or I don't really play Fortnite, I am excited to see what Call of Duty has to offer when it comes to this Battle Royale mode, because it looks like they're going to be doing something a little bit different than those other ones. They're going to be implementing vehicles. Yes, I know PUBG has some type of vehicles in there, but this one looks like it's going to be much more stretched out, and it's going to have much more stuff to do in it. It looks like it's going to be vehicles in the air, it's going to be vehicles on land, vehicles in sea, so it looks like they're taking this concept and making it much bigger. And the one thing that intrigues me about this whole thing is the fact that this is going to be made by a AAA developer, so it's going to be crazy to see that you're actually playing the Call of Duty mechanics in a Battle Royale game. So the possibilities are endless. I'm not going to say this mode is bad because we haven't seen any footage of this mode, and I know a lot of people are like, why are they just ripping off other things in the gaming industry that are popular? I think it could be a very successful idea, and honestly, if you think about it, this could actually take the world by storm. Once it comes out in October, this thing can totally blow people's socks off, and they can totally be into this, and this can actually take out Fortnite, believe it or not, depending on how they do this thing and whatnot. Honestly, for the main mechanics of the game or the main multiplayer side of what we've seen, I don't think there's too much going on. I don't think it's crazy. Like I said before, I don't really understand why these companies think they need to make a Call of Duty every single year. I know why. They want to make a quick buck and they want to keep their franchises alive and things like that. But from a gameplay standpoint, I just don't understand why they're making a Call of Duty game every single year when Call of Duty doesn't feel like it needs a game every single year. Like I said, I think every 2 or 3 years would be fine for the Call of Duty franchise. Hopefully they're doing something behind the scenes that's going to make this stand out from like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, or any other Call of Duty, because if they're removing mechanics, what else do they have in this game? They don't have any different ways to move as far as I can see. And this pretty much looks like a skin of Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3. Sure, I still like the Black Ops series as a whole, and I am pretty excited for this game, more excited for the blackout mode in this game more than the actual multiplayer side of this game. Yes, zombies are cool and what, they showed off some zombies, but it looks like, as far as we've seen, we didn't really see any gameplay, and it's really hard to tell on that. And zombies is zombies, and we played zombies a lot, but I'm really excited for the blackout mode in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Those are just some of my thoughts on the upcoming Call of Duty Black Ops 4 game that's coming out in October of this year. Anyway, guys, this is Wayne from My Tech News, signing out.